Awe Legiony, Sowa i Chwała, z tej strony Handzio i witam Was na kolejnym odcinku z Maxa Payne'a. No jest odcinek 13, więc przedostatni. Także co? Lecimy, nie śpimy, jak to mówił Bagieco Michał.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
To
I was
Fabiana?
paid to protect her and
Chyba
I did.
tak.
She married into a sick fuck.
Uratowaliśmy ją.
Maybe.
Wow, jedyna osoba, która przeżyła.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Maksiu jak zawsze wygnieciony garniak.
Well, buddy, that's it.
No,
Where you guys
chciałbyś.
gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has
Argentina.
family in Salvador.
No, Giovanna.
Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
You say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
No, dawać panowie.
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase.
O
I
kurwa.
had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga Becker.
Wjebałeś się do jaskini lwa, Maksiu.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí? Manda tua conta, rapaz. Vai.
Quick time event? Jakiś? A nie, myślałem, że w windzie ich rozbroimy, wjedziemy tu na pełnej kurwie.
Quebra esse otário aí. Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Fajnie, że sobie śmieszkujecie. Tylko kurwa nic nie rozumiem.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo. Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Você vai me proteger, cara! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Meu! Me fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou. Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
Czemu zawsze jak nagrywam, to ludzie do mnie piszą, ja pierdolę.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Wybaczcie, jeżeli słyszeliście telefon w tle.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what
Gdzie
the
są
hell is
napisy?
going on.
Ha, kurwa, ale lama.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate,
Jasne,
but I was gonna
jasne.
have to face
Dobra, co mam tu do O kurwa. Złoty G,
the music sooner or later.
G6. O! A skąd my to mamy złote? Może zabrałem części. W sumie nie pamiętam, do czego mi się udało zabrać. Kurwa, nie! Nie!
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about
Gosh.
community relations.
Myślałem, że... Co tu się
Their
odjebuje?
faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human
Jak
shield,
oni sobie
never
stąd...
leaving at all.
Ja pierdolę, chłopaki.
Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Ty, ja wiem, że podniosłem kałacha złotego. Ale to... nie jest kurwa kałach. Nie wygląda na kałacha. Co, nic tu nie ma? Ani dowodów, ani nic? O, piguły. Chociaż kurwa tyle. Mhm. No, dobra.
Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei. Nós vamos correr. De qualquer maneira, dá certo.
Sorry panowie. I tak byście do mnie napierdalali pewnie. Więc lepiej było was już... No już lepiej było pozwolić na to, żeby was rozjebali, nie? No nie, no wygląda. Sraka, a nie paka. Co? Okej. Kurwa nie. Mam mało amunicji. Mało? No mało. Dobra, letam. piguły są. Co komu?
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too.
Aha, teraz trzeba im po dwa rozdawać. Bo mają heady. Kurwa no. No, więcej niż było. No, chłopaki są już podserzeni. Ajajaja.
The security switch had to be in that booth.
O kurde. Bierzesz na pigułę?
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill.
Dziękuję.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All
Nova
those poor
Esperanza.
bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel.
Mhm. No jest problem delikatny z tą amunicją. Więc chyba chuj. Trzeba zmienić klameczkę. Amunicję panowie potrzebują. Gółeczki. Jak najbardziej się przydadzą. O kurwa, chłopaki z
That
tego
kid
RPG
had
mają.
had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off,
Mhm.
and then immediately regretted that decision.
Nie tak, Maxu. O w pizdę, kurwa. Jakie mam tu?
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Mhm. No dobra. Dwa strzały w głowę teraz. Chyba wsio. Byłem się. Kurwa, nie widziałem go. Biegałem z tymi pompami. prawie wszyscy. Kolejna część do RPG? A, wcześniej miałem RPG założonego. Las to też jest jakiś tam model RPG. O, sorry! O kurwa, nie chciałem, ryjek.
Well,
Tak
wasn't this
wyskoczył.
nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Kurwiszony, jebane.
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another
Sounds good.
futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward. Nothing changes.
Bułeczki. Kurwa, wytrzymali stąd. No, chuj. Właściwie chyba muszę być specjalny. Ja pierdolę.
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
Aha, dobra.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Dobra, ty mówisz, że jakiś dowód chciałeś tu zebrać. To już nie chcesz? No siema. Kurwa. Spiguła.
But the only friend I had left in that town.
Kurwa. To nie jest zbyt dobry moment na przeładowanie Max.
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Jakieś... O.
Decker's blood money from
Dokumenty.
the good doctor. Serrano had canceled one side of that transaction. The other was on me.
Biedny gnojek. No to już nie.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
Jakoś tak kurwa, tylko se chodzę, nie skupiam się na tym i same wpadają te bronie. Fajnie, fajnie.
I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the
No
chance.
dobrze, już, Maksiu. No sobie sprawdzisz, uspokój się.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
No kurwa. Ale się zdradzacie tymi smokami przecież. To nie. Niby tak, ale nie do końca. Kurwa. Ale to jak mi zrobił. Kurwa. No nie wierzę. Tu był jeszcze jakiś, ja pierdolę. No kurwa. Co jest? Nie, no. Dobra. Aha, dickshotem to dostał. Ja pierdolę. Ale rzeźnia.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Idź pan w chuj. Dajcie mi to, dajcie mi to, dajcie mi to. O, mam. To co, winda, czy... No pewnie.
I saw the elevator doors were open.
Aha, dobra, czyli winda, no okej. Tutaj nic. No jak nic tak. Ale jestem kurwa dobry. Już 2 klamki zebrane całe. Znaczy w tym, no wszystko w sumie, nie? W tym rozdziale.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Dowodów nie mam, ale klamki... Jak? Wszystkie. A nie, jeszcze lot. Nie. Kurwa. Dziwko. Jeszcze snajperka mi została. Znaczy ten RPG mi został do zabrania. I to git. Myślę, że to jest kwestia czasu. No jak nie, to i tak sobie poza nagraniem tak będę robił tą grę na 100%. Więc... im więcej teraz części znajdę, tym lepiej dla mnie później.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Kurwa, wytrzymali są. Co kurwa, na górze jesteś? Maciasz. Nie, no to popierdoliło was. Kurwa. Nie ma mamo. Ale fuks, ja pierdolę.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Ale fuks.
AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money?
Money.
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Dobra, zaraz pójdziesz. To zaraz gra mi się wkurwi, że nie idę do miejsca, do którego mam. No ale chciałem tą ostatnią część do tego gówna. I tamte drzwi to na pewno są. Co? A, badałem się. Okej. Chuj.
Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath.
Wiedziałem,
I'd
co
pinned De Silva
gówno.
as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone. And he'd never taken a bribe.
No i chuj. pewnie się ze mnie teraz śmiejecie, bo gdzieś to widziałem, nie? Dobra, jebać.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
No, czyli całkiem się możesz.
I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks. And there they were, my illustrious employers. 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Okej. To wygląda na miejsce... Aha. Dzięki. Kurwa. Dobra, nie. Aha. Nie pytajcie mnie, co tu się odjebało. Co kurwa? Ja pierdolę, oni są wytrzymali. W chuj, nie fajnie. O, są tu już bramki. Kurwa, mało celna
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
No, mam dość dużo amunicji do, nie wiem.
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Serio. Pompa. Dajcie mi tę jedną zajebaną część. Było tu coś, nie? A, to. Tam. Pierwszy raz do tego samego pomieszczenia, jak będziesz chodził, to na pewno coś znajdziesz. Dobra, wolę chyba z latarką. Najlepiej to słupę, jakbyście mieli. Dobra, chuj z tym. Nie szukam tego gówna. No, super.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Siema. No nie, no zajebali mi wszystko. Ale chuje. Ale mnie to wkurwia w tej grze czasami. Płytki.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Napęd
Jesus, it
PC
was that
w
guy.
komputerach, o
I had
Jezu.
seen him in the favela.
Ktoś jeszcze z tego korzysta?
Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Kawusia mi przestaje działać, trochę spać mi się zachciało. Kurwa, nie strzelałem.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Jasne, ty, ale... Co dzisiaj w telewizji?
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá para sua casa.
No to w chuj ciekawe. Kurwa. To też wyglądają na zamknięte, nie? No. Dobra. O kurwa. Ale wjazd. No, oczywiście. Lol, te klamki mają większy kurwa damage niż te złote bronie. Zajebane.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab.
A, nie.
I had to push
O,
on.
tak. O tak. Siemaneczko. Kurwa, ale te celowniki laserowe mnie tak trochę wkurwiają. Nie są jakieś... Dobra.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
No siema.
Pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think
Kurwa.
we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
O,
And you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
o chuj. Ej no! No i co? Kurwa, cwaniaki. Coś kurwa mało sobie stało. Kurwa, to najebane. No nie mo... Nie.
Mantenha os olhos bem abertos. Não deixem que descubram sua posição. Tem que ter justiça nessa merda! Atirem pra acertar!
Ej, że miałem celownika. Ale chujowo.
Another pile of bodies
Kurwa,
and still
ta
nothing
broń
to show
jednak nie
for
jest
it.
taka
It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else,
FIFA
something
rafą.
buried deep in the past.
Nie wszystko złoto, co się świeci. Slipa, kurwa, z tym trochę. Arsenal, uuu. Wiadomo. Kibic Arsenalu. Okej. Tup.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
O chuj. Coś to... Szczelnica. Bora. Chyba podwórka. Więc załatwię w solidny sposób. Nie. Małam. Chociaż jeżeli tu było to... A. No to nie. Dobra, i tak i tak. Skurwysyny. Co tak leżysz?
It felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
O, gruby. Dobra. Coś mało tego HP, kurwa. Pierdol się, nie ma litości, kurwa. Skończyło się, kurwa, babci stranie. Frajerzyny.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market.
Dobra, Max,
Now
jakieś
I was
piguły
coming
są.
for mine.
O, zajebiście. Pokczampik dla ciebie. Ja pierdolę, ich jest.
Bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Ja pierdolę, nie wiem, w którą stronę mam iść w ogóle. Nie, no pojebany, pojebało. Odwróć się, Max, kurwo. No mnie podjechał, nad nie widziałem kiedy. skurwysyny. Żegnam. Ja pierdolę.
You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Bo... Bot i jego ścierwu, kurwa.
Why do you think you're not dead already?
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
To nieźle. Połówka.
I hope it wasn't worth it!
To jak mam zabić tego, kurwa? Zła masa.
I hoped I'd be the one to kill you!
Nadzieja ma w tym głupi.
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
You should know when to walk away!
Zmieniłem sztukę. O kurwa. Ale jestem w piździe. Kurwa.
You're even crazier than I thought!
Nie, no to jest kurwa żałosne.
This was the passkey to
Nie
Becker's
mogę.
office. I was close
To
to
miał
the end
być.
of all this, and I could feel it.
No,
Becker!
kolega.
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
Wyglądamy jak grube złym.
Piece of shit. I know everything.
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh?
Okej.
There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work. For my family,
Ale chuj.
and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
No to... No nie. No spierdolili.
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away. God damn it!
To cały czas ten sam rozdział jest? Nie, dobra. Tu mamy kolejny rozdział i to będzie ostatni. Ale to już w następnym odcinku. Więc kurwa za dużo to użyłem. Dobra, mniejsza o to. Do następnego. Nara!